Good morning all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday morning, August 10th. We're looking at the last 3 days of the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader. And after going out with a price probe on Monday, on Friday, the market was probing higher, but we don't know if it would be accepted until today. With over an hour to go prior to the open, and we're trading at the upper end as the buyers are trying to have the price probe accepted. Remember, we had an outside day up on Thursday. We pushed and traded in the upper end of the distribution most of Friday, and now this morning we're trying to go higher. Remember, there's really nothing above us to the all-time high. So it's something that the bulls have in their sight. It's up to them to get it. The Russell is the other index that looks like it's starting to poke its head up. And I think these two will be leading the charge in the coming weeks. So let's go over destinations and a game plan for this morning. So right now, on the upside, we'll use Friday's high on both sides of the equation. So 334.81, which is a weekly high. So remember, if we gap higher, it'll be a second weekly gap in a row. Emotional trading. Now, I'm going to give you all the upside destinations I have left, and it'll be the last time, so we can keep these videos short going forward until we get more upside destinations. So we had the 334.82 afternoon rally high, a penny higher from Friday's close from February 21st. Then we have 335.70, which right now is our pre-market high. 335.81 daily high. Single prints, 337.26 that get filled at 55 from February 20th. So as of this morning, if I take any put play, it would be a 337 put against those single prints. 338.64 daily high, poor high. 338.69, 9 wide from February 19th. 339.08 monthly high and all-time high, and then 339.38, which is the overnight all-time high from February 19th. For the downside, again, we use Friday's high in case we gap higher of 334.81. Below that, we have the price probe, which is D's high from Friday of 334.65, our pre-market low of 334.43, 333.84, 11 wide from Friday. And again, I'll be playing the 334 calls this morning. If, again, this is all depending on if we're still trading where we are against the price probe from Friday. Then we have 332.20, which was a daily low and a poor low from Friday. And then 331.13 daily low and filling the gap at 330.06, 107 points from August 5th. So game plan for this morning. Well, again, there's over an hour to go. If we are to open at this level, take out Friday's high, take out that afternoon rally high from February, which is a penny higher, and then fail above here and get accepted back into M. Well, we know the history of M, a good chance you trade all of it. You would certainly, if we get below the price probe, trade back to that POC. That's a very visual POC, 11 out of 13 wide. So any failure above Friday's high, back into Friday's range, accepted below C's high, I take a put play down to the POC. If, however, we open with a gap in the next hour, I would play a call play and use both the gap and I said C's high, I meant D's high. That's where the price probe is. So M's high and the price probe are only 16 cents apart. So if we are to gap higher, I don't have a problem taking a call play, depending on how big the gap is, as you know my rules, and then using D's high as my out, because then again you would trade that lower level at least to POC in M's range. So that's a put play and a call play. Remember, the bulls, it's the bulls' game to lose. Now, let's go to the charts. We'll just look at the weekly and the daily to start. So right now we're one time framing up for 5 weeks. We got great distance away from the last 2 weeks. right? That's a sign of a healthy trend. However, the more gaps you get, the more emotional trading that is, and then that becomes poor structure. It took a monumental effort to finally close this gap. For them to finally do it and not get the all-time high, I think the odds would be very, very low against that unless something catastrophic happens in the near future. So again, I'm looking for this to continue higher. Would it be healthier to trade sideways this week and then go for the high? Yeah, I think so. Is that going to happen? Don't know, right? Same in the daily, right? Even though it's kind of a balance, we had an outside day up. We've basically been one time framing up for about 5-6 days, except for that outside day up. Yes, we've had some balance up, so that's not bad, but it's all with gaps in between. I don't like that. So if this was to pull back this week, fill last week's gap and consolidate here before going higher, I would have no problem with that. There's been no volume on the upside. It is only one part of the equation, but it is an important part of the equation. Again, you're in CamelbackTrading.org's voice channel room. You're getting play-by-play trade ideas and how the market's evolving from 9:15 a.m. to 4 p.m. Don't forget, go check me out on Twitter to get all the details of the webinar coming up this Saturday at 10 a.m. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.